everyone. Welcome to One C Shell channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, and you can dislike. It's there. It's an option. How are you guys doing this fantastic Thursday? Yeah, that's what it is. It's Thursday. So, guys, this is 2019. 2019. All right, so it was time for me to get my Maryland inspection for Uber and Lyft, okay? So I haven't driven in a while. Nevertheless, I did a couple things this week. Hey, Beacon, how are you? Hey, Manny, how are you? Back at ya, but mine's blue. How are you guys doing? So I got the inspection done. Remember, I bought a 2015 Nissan Murano. So I wanted to get it inspected not only for Uber and Lyft, but to also see what type of car I really have, what type of issues that might be hidden that I don't know. You're doing good. You're doing great. I'm doing great too. Absolutely. So I passed. I passed. It was $84. He is so thorough. If you want an honest inspection, he's the person to go to. But if you want someone to be shysty, then don't go to him. I'll put it that way. But he said, you really do have a nice car. And I felt good about that, hearing it from him, his expertise. It's not too many mechanics here in Maryland who are state inspected. Have their state inspection license, I should say. And but he does. And this information goes to Maryland Motor Vehicles, who is in the system that I'm driving a vehicle that is safe on the road. Also, I don't know. It just gives me a certain level of ease, if you will, that not only I have a hard copy, he also emails me a copy, and he sends a copy to motor vehicle. So, and he put his code on it, his state inspection license number. You know what I mean? It's really, really good. So I'm glad I got that done. And it only cost me $84. Now I got to get my emission done by next month, I believe it is. And I also got my license renewed. If you're in the state of Maryland, please don't wait until October the 1st, 2020 to get your license renewed, even if yours not to be renewed until 2023. Go ahead and get it done. They will adjust the cost, and you don't have to pay the full amount. I just paid like $48, and it's good for 8 years. So that's pretty cool. So don't wait until the last minute. I went into motor vehicle. I think you guys saw my video. 30 minutes in and out. Boom, bam, done. They have this thing called a soft opening, whereas they will open their doors at 8 o'clock instead of just 8:30. So if you can get up out that bed and tell that bed to let you go, get that taken care of. Go ahead and get your license renewed. Get it out of the way. It's just, get her done. Just say it's done. Over with. You can check it off your list, It's best just to get it over with. So I'm glad the car is okay, not only for the Maryland inspection, but overall. And I'll see when I'm going to, they got to approve everything because you know how you got to take pictures and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to send Lyft the information as well. That's one of the things I like about the hard copy. You can use it for both platforms instead of just going to an inspection area spot just for Lyft and vice versa. but I can just go to this one place, get the hard copy, and I can put it on as many platforms. Well, basically for me, Uber and Lyft. And I also met a fellow Uber driver. He's platinum. Hey, Sippin. He is platinum. He's a platinum driver. He said he made $1,300 last weekend. And I said, well, it used to be 1,500, but then I was saying in the back of my head, 1,300 sounds good too. Do you still make that amount of money? His car is a 2014 Honda. He has almost 100,000 miles on it, and he works during the daytime, and he works at the airport at night. He's a hustler, big time hustler. I was like, oh my gosh. The owner was like, he doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep. He's a go getter. But I think that's really awesome. Really, really awesome. He's a I think he was Jamaican. Awesome guy, hardworking, but really, really cool. So that was a nice morning. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I keep these around now because this isn't leather. Hey, Bob S., how are you? I just had my driver's license renewed. My birthday. Awesome. Happy belated birthday. Yeah, hi, Bob S. I stayed up pretty late. I was on Dark Road Run channel, and I really forgot what I had to do, but it's all good. I'm good. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I laminated my insurance card. I have a whole box full of lamination sheets, and I just laminated everything that is paper, and I gotta keep it, and I keep grabbing for it. I have to laminate it, otherwise it's gonna get kind of icky looking. Also, for my registration, I laminated it so I could do one of these numbers. Can't, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. That's what I do. I don't know, but it helps me to keep certain things nice and neat, and you can grab it when you need it really, really quick, and it's presentable. No mustard and ketchup and grease on it, you know? It's good to go. I declare. But I'm glad I got that over, and I got my hard tag, so yeah. What are you saying, Beacon? So what else? There's something else I had to do. Um, I really wish none of the Muranos are included in the platform as luxury or anything of that nature. But the way the seats are made, it definitely give you that luxury feel. But I'm gonna work on some other things as well. But I wanted to make sure that I was up to date with Uber and Lyft because you just never know when you want to get out there and make a couple dollars and you're good to go for a little bit, you know. So I just wanted to have an ace in the hole, if you will, um, for this Uber and Lyft thing while I work on some other things. And let me tell you, you have to have multiple streams of income nowadays. You can't just have a full-time job. You just can't. Those who are working full-time are also doing Uber and Lyft part-time. And some are who are doing Uber and Lyft full-time, then they have a part-time job. You can't just do it with one job unless you are really, you know, taught and trained and conditioned to live under your means. But a lot of us, we go either at or above. And it's easy. When you go to these different companies and you want to purchase this, purchase that. Hey, Chad. They decreasing the rates here with what's that Lyft. It's not the same. How are you, Chad? I remember, I mean, it's like that's the past. 4 hours, $60. I'm good for that day, and because I would do a little bit at a time. But now you're out there for a little while longer. I I'm not I'm not trying to be a driver. I don't want my commercial license. I'm not a driver. However, I can do some driving to earn some money, but to be a driver like this, I'm a professional driver. No, far from that. I don't mind driving, but to drive absolutely all the time, no. They need to stop decreasing the rate, but soon it won't matter because I'm hoping to be done driving for Uber and Lyft for good. All right, now in the next few months. All right, Chad. Yeah, I hope they don't change either. It seems to me the more drivers they get, the lower they would decrease the rates to the point more money they get. Because it's like, okay, we're getting more drivers. Let's cut the rate. So now we have even more drivers, but we're putting out less money to them. So it's tilted more towards their benefit versus our benefit. But that's the business. What I'm learning more and more when it comes to business, is it really fair? Is it really room for fairness? I don't know anymore. Because most businesses, they have some type of shadiness. It's very, 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 very hard to come across honest business folk. Very, 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 very rare. If they don't have any type of morals and principles that they stand by no matter what, they're subject to just be shiesty, they say. But I don't like dealing with dishonest people. I really don't. Not good. Not good at all. So I'm glad I got my car back, and I got to look at my bumper again and see how it's doing. Like the bumper is sick, but I'm glad I got my emission done. It did not. I'm not emission. My inspection done. Even if it was something wrong, I would have been okay because I've been here before. I didn't cry, okay? I have to send my new insurance information. Really? Go ahead. I understand what you're saying. Just go ahead and send it to them. You don't have to, but I understand what you're saying. You just want to quit, period. Just delete it. Just no more like that's no longer an option. You know? Hey, Quiet Storm 08, how are you? Um, yeah. I wanna get to that point where I can it's just done. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That name fits you, by the way. By the way. That's cool. Well, welcome to my channel. I heard you were cutting up earlier today. Yes, indeed. Yeah. But I'm glad I got the inspection done because it was like, I will call it a twofer. One, to see if I have any issues while my car is still under warranty. Two, for Uber and Lyft. So it's all good. He said he had to go up on his prices. He was? All right now. All right. I know he's good at that. That's his he's very talented. Wear and tear on my car and too much miles. I'm up to around 147,500 on a 2012 Ford Focus. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have to see his new edition. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I have to check that out. It's a new app that you guys are using, right? Hangout just drains my battery. It makes my phone hot too. I had to get rid of the other app because I didn't have enough storage. So I had to, do that kind of stuff. Okay. That means my car has gotten an average of 21,000 miles per year. Oh, wow. Well, now this is what they say. Average miles for a car is from 15,000 to 30. Is it 30? 15 is the lowest. 30 is the highest. That's what I'm being told by these different professional mechanics and stuff. I didn't see you, Millionaire Marcus. Hold on, I'm going back in the feed. Let me see here. Nope, nope. It was Chad, the Beacon talking. Chad, Bricks, the Quiet Storm, Bricks, Chad, Bricks, Quiet Storm, Bricks, Chad, Bricks, and then you. I didn't skip over you. Don't even try it, man. Don't even try it, millionaire man. If y'all don't know, Marcus, right there, he's the man. Bring all of your delinquents to him. Tell them, Marcus. Tell them. Tell them how you feel. Tell them what you're working with. Just let them know. Don't be afraid. You see his other comment? What did he say? I'm 8 spots up. Is that what kind of lingo is that? 8 spots up. I don't know what that is. You got to explain that to me. Explain. Explain. Oh, really? 8 comments up? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see. 8. Bob, Beacon, Bob, Manning. Beacon first, Manning, Beacon, Sippin, Beacon, Bob S, Beacon, Bob S, Beacon, Chad, Beacon, Chad, Bricks, the Quiet Storm, Bricks, Chad, Bricks, the Quiet Storm, Bricks, Chad, Bricks. Marcus, you just skipped me. It's not showing up. What did you say? What did you say? Because maybe you said something that is blocked, but I just read everybody who commented from the first to the last. So it's not showing up on my iPhone. Maybe I don't have enough juice. It's not charged enough to show me all of the comments. So I apologize, okay? You still want to pay all my bills? That's awesome. So cool. Not. Yeah, to be honest, I want to go back to work from home. Even though I had these irate customers, I kind of sort of want to challenge myself beyond that. I don't know why you're not seeing it. I see it, but maybe got deleted on your end for some reason. Oh, but yours came through. I approved that comment. Oh, okay, yes, it was blocked. This is all given 25% off. I know. They sent me an email giving me 25% off of 10 rides lifted. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir Ray. How are you? I'm in Hangouts with the team. Okay, just stop to say hi. Okay, awesome. That's why I had a cuss word. Okay. Is it about to ring? Where you are? I gotta go in the store, get some acetone. But yeah, that's what I gotta do. So I'm gonna go do that soon. I'm glad that's over with, man. Get your inspections done way ahead of time. Oh, really? I do see dark clouds over there. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. No, good afternoon. How are you? China doll. Because I put the periods in between. Okay, you put okay. Yeah, I have certain words blocked. I choose not to curse. I just choose not to. You know, I don't speak of no profanity. Like I don't speak of no English. I don't speak of no profanity. That should be a bumper sticker. It's sad that we live in a society that most people, that's what they understand. That's when they start doing what they're supposed to do, is when you get what they call ghetto. Yeah. Oh, okay. Awesome. 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 Yeah, I'm not one to, you know how sometimes you have to go in there and scream and yell and slam things down. You have to go in there like a like what some people call a hood rat kind of woman, in order for people to take notice and to do what they're supposed to do. And I just feel if you're a company, your customers should not have to come and act like that in order for you to do your job, or to service properly. That just doesn't make sense. But if you come in into some businesses, hello, how are you? Calm, cordial, respectful, and all that good stuff. It's like they walk over you. And I'm like, this is so crazy, you know. So it's good to have some what people call hood rats, or ghetto people, no nonsense kind of ratchet people in your circle, because you might need their help one day. It's not something that you should look down on. I think it's something that a person that you should have in your circle, because some businesses, that's all they understand. You got to go street on them. Then customer to owner, cordial communication. Some of them are crooked themselves, so you need someone who is fluent in the street life and how people try to get over on you, because every business is not an honest business. And what's this thing, game, what game, notice game, but it's another way it's said, to let you know, I see what you're up to, you know, things like that. Because it's so many people, they shiesty. It's really, ah, I don't like dealing with that. I really don't. I have no. Oh my gosh, no. Mm-mm. No, I just don't like that. I really don't. It just gets on my nerve. I don't like dealing with people like that, and I don't like dealing with companies. And that's another thing when it came to me working from home. Some of the companies I worked for, man, if the customers only knew. And the sad part about it is, of course, we can't say nothing. You know, they can't say a thing. But we're the ones who they're gonna fuss at. You know, it's like some businesses are okay. They're in the back room and they just fussing and all this craziness, and then it's like they'll take you and now you deal with it. You deal with that customer out there. You know, you call some companies, you want to talk to the manager, general manager and stuff. The general manager give you somebody else. You handle this, because they don't want to get into confrontation, but they'll put someone else up front to deal with it. Yeah. I'm not. I'm not one to do all that nonsense, but I know people who would. You just chilling. You good? You just chilling. Okay. It's crazy. It just get on my nerves. I don't like it. I really don't. And you wonder why people go into businesses going crazy with, weapons and stuff. Just get fed up. I'm not supporting it, okay? You were just cutting out, sure. That's why it's called the quiet. Yeah. It's quiet. Yeah, but yet it's a storm. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Somebody in a Lexus from Virginia. I see a lot of New Yorkers, Jerseys, Virginia, D.C. people up work, coming around here. Yeah, I see right through him. That smile. Yeah, buddy. I got your number. I declare, I got to get here and get some acetone. I thought it was something else I had to get. It was something else. What? He got rhythm? I declare. One of my nieces, right? She don't have rhythm. Usually black people have. Hey, Ruben, how are you? Yeah, it ain't hard, exactly. Um. Oh yeah, it is about the terrain. Bricks. Oh man, awesome. The clouds are even darker over there. See that? Did he really? Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. I gotta go in here and get some stuff. Yes, indeed. It don't seem like it's too crowded. I was waiting for people to leave. That's why I was just sitting here. I don't like to go into stores that have a whole lot of people in it. Oh, things like that. Yeah, that's true. That would be interesting. The rain comes. I'll just get wet, no problem. I in the car though. That's the thing, because this is not leather; it's cloth. So yeah, that's one thing. I'm going to get me some car seats. No, car seat covers. Seat covers. Yes, indeed. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. The most fun person to play with. Awesome. I know that's right. I know that's right. I declare. Oh, Lyft. I gotta, yeah, I gotta do that. I can't put it away yet. I better come too. When I take my medication, just lie in the room for about 30 minutes or so. Don't let me leave right away. Just do it. Oh, okay, okay. Just don't. Yeah. Just let me stay in there for about 30 minutes to an hour. Let me lay down and go to sleep, and then I can go out into the public because I'm not responsible during the time. You'll be too scared. What do you mean? You? Yeah, right. In the dark desert. Really? Okay. You. Okay. You're right. Not. So that's how that goes. I just want so much, and I just want stability. Good morning, April. How are you? Lyft and Uber not going to get me there. So I know it's not going to come from there. My goal is to pay everything that can be paid off. From tax, even pay more taxes. Just make let them send you a check because you paying into them. You know what I mean? I have a credit card, and I sent them extra money because I want that 22 or 24%. Yeah, I am on meds. Legal, yeah, legal all over meds. But I don't like that. I don't want to have balances and stuff like that, especially when it comes to credit cards. Now that I have a better understanding of how it works, so I try not to go beyond the 30 days. So I end up sending them more money than what I should have, and they sent me a check. They sent me a check back. It had negatives in the amount, and that meant that the overage. So I prefer for a credit card company to do that versus them hounding me to pay a bill, because I signed on the dotted line. You know what I mean? Doing well. How are you? I'm doing well, Ruben. I'm grateful. So it's like I just want to have a gas and electric bill, water bill, and then if possible, if I can pay that for a year based upon what I'm used, I would like that even better. One of my neighbors, our water bill every 3 months here in Texas, dealing with this high heat index, 106. Ooh, boy. I think you have to be born and raised there to appreciate that, man. If it was me, and if it's moisture, that would be stifling for me, man. But we used to pay our water bill every 3 months. People been getting over on us because they charged us per household capacity. So if you have a house with 5 bedrooms, or 5 bedrooms, they see that as 5 people in your house. Might just be you. So you're paying, you're the one person paying for 5. So enough people complained about it, and now we pay per month. However, one of my neighbors who is used to paying every 3 months, she pays 3 months worth of her water bill every month. She said, I want to know that I know that I know that they're not going to send me, she don't want her water to cut off or anything like that. And I work in my community, so I talked to her. She wanted to know why she haven't received a water bill. So then I called the company on her behalf. She was right there. I had it on speaker. And they checked it and everything like that. And they said, because she's paid up. So if you're paid up, you're not going to get a bill. She just want to know for herself. It brings her peace to know that she is paying every month, is like a sense of security. She's not realizing that she's overpaying them. She don't care that she's overpaying them. She just want to make sure that it's documented that she pays her bill every month, and not only that, she pays 3 months every month. So I was like, but I was grateful that I was able to explain it to her. We were able to get everything resolved because she was really concerned about it. So that was, I'm glad that was done. I like working in my community. I like, trying to solve problems. I don't get paid for it. It's just something I want to do. I like doing, really, to be honest. Because when you're a part of your community, you can help change some things. You're able to get in and hear some things that normally you wouldn't hear or even know. So I like it. It's not a bad thing. It's not. Hey, it's been a long time. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a while. How's it going in Las Vegas? I mean, Los Angeles. Morning. Hi, guys. Morning. Salvi. American Truth, a.k.a. Uberman Tampa. He's Uberman Tampa, guys. His new channel going to talk about Hitler, from Hitler to way up there, Donald Trump or beyond. Yeah. Hello, Van. How are you? Yeah, I got it inspected again. It was that time, so I went on and got it done. I did it with what I call a twofer. I wanted to see how good the car was since it's a 2015, and you know what I mean? See if there was any issues. I passed. Everything was fine. He said, you really do have a good car right there. And I could appreciate that coming from him. Oh, what? You're still babysitting all that time? Doing great, Chelle. It's a bless today. Made it. You in the hospital? I don't know why I can't see the full comment there, Salvi. You in the hospital? Oh my gosh. Sorry to hear that, but it's even better that you're out. Oh, speaking of hospital, I talked to Mandy the other night for a while. We had a great talk. Oh my gosh. I just saw one of your videos that you just put up, Salvi. Lyft driver accused of kidnapping. Oh my gosh. Come on. Like really? Mandy is doing well. She's doing well. I mean, you know what I mean, as well as she could be. She still looks like Mandy. She's coherent. She's with it. She's eating, and yeah, it was a nice conversation. Yeah, awesome. My friend had surgery 2 weeks ago, and she still needs some help. Oh wow, her boyfriend had to go back to Monday, so I took awesome with their 3-year-old. Awesome, Van. I'm 5 trips away from 5,000. What? How many years, Chad? Oh my gosh. Great, those done. Yeah. That you can get those done today. Yeah, I'm keeping her in my prayers. Yeah, she's still upbeat. We had a great conversation. You can tell she want to go home, but of course, I mean, there's no place like home. Right now, she's in the best place for her. For the situation at hand. So, feel free to call her, guys, and chat with her. Don't be afraid. Sometimes it's like, what am I going to say to her? Just talk. How are you today? You know what I mean? 4,995. That's my favorite price to charge for. Over 3 years. Do you know how many rides I have in 3 years? Not even 2,000. Not even 2,000 in 3 years. She's my best friend. We've been friends. Oh wow, for 23 years. Wow, she's like my sister. That's awesome, Van. That is so awesome. Wow, 5,000, 3 years. Whew. Doing great, show. It's a blessing. made it out of costume yesterday. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Albie. But it's all good. It's good. Let's see, what is it saying now? They said driver's license need a second look because I had paper. I'm just gonna show them my other one. That's the one that I have, that I still have, because it's not time to. Mine is gonna come in the mail, so I'm just gonna send them that if they'll take it here. I probably have to wait because I was gonna do it on the app, so I have to wait. They're like, wait a minute, what is that? That's a pain in the face. Well, anyway, I'm a bit okay. Talk to you later. I'm so tired of working overnight security. I understand, man. I understand. Let's see here. Probably a little less than 3 years, actually, right now. Okay. Awesome. That's cool. I'm just going to do it through the app. That's all. I'm not a robot. I'll do it through the app. Oh, okay. Got to go. I have to go. I have a 3-year-old to take care of. And I ordered him off. Oh, wow, from Grubhub. Nice. Yeah, I tell you, it's one of those things, and now I got to get a emission done too. Security. Yeah. You used to be a security guard, right, Beacon? I think you were saying it on one of your videos, I believe. I'm not sure. So I tell all my rideshare family of drivers to take time to rest. Yep. Go get your checkups, drink water, stay away from energy drink. Spending priceless time. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. Okay. Okay. I totally agree with that. Some people easy to get into the groove of making money, and you will take energy drinks, coffee, whatever it takes to keep you going, keep you alert. But you are damaging your body. The body can only process, a certain amount of whatever it is that we take, and then the rest it has to get out of our system, and if not, it can cause us an reaction, with heart palpitations, even feeling like you have a heart attack, hard to breathe, all kinds of craziness. So it's not worth it. I do understand. I understand, a lot of us are in situations where we have to pretty much work hard to get the money up to the point you are trying. You know what I mean? It's like I got to. It's either get it or die. So let me die trying. You know what I mean? But it's important to have balance, and I know it's easier said than done. Believe me, I know. I had to step a couple steps down from my way of life when I was working in the hospital. The money was there. Oh my gosh. And it's just me. The money was there. You get used to it. And then, like I said, with credit cards, car loans, different things that they look at your income and they say, oh, it's that. Oh, wow, that's how much you make a month. You know what I mean? And then they put it in the system that has its own formula, and it has the percentage based upon how much you're bringing in. Then they say, oh, well, you afford and you can afford. And a lot of times we are listening to them telling us what we can afford, but in reality, we can't afford it. But on paper, we can afford it. You know what I mean? And they don't look at everything that's going out. They just look at the major stuff. Basically, if you have a mortgage, stuff like that. But there are plenty of times I am so just having a minimum. As long as I have everything I need, I'm good. And I can buy some of the things I want, I'm good. I'm good. I can lay my head down, not be stressed out, not have to worry about this and that because I have a lot of things go. A whole lot of things go, and man, I don't miss it. I don't miss it. It's just one of those situations. Oh, well, hospital, hospital will send you to the hospital quick. Hospital work. Oh yeah, yeah. But I was able to get out before. Washington State has one of the toughest inspections. Really? Wow. Car inspection. I'm glad I went to him. He's thorough. Thorough. All the way down to the bulb for your tags. How many places are they? It is important at night. You need that bulb for your tags. But then so many people they covering their tags up. They don't want people to see their tags. But yeah, you have to take care of your health. And I'm a juicy woman, so I have to be even careful. I don't have high blood pressure. I'm grateful for that. I have diabetes. I don't have high. Well, my cholesterol is it 210 or 204. My low is high. My high is low. I think that's the way it was. I talked about it on video. So yeah, but I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that because if you look at me, you would think that I would have these issues, and I don't, and neither do I want it. So I have cut out a lot of things. I really have. And whoop, nothing much. What's going on with you? Okay. Whatever. Well, I got my inspection done today, so that was pretty cool. Passed that, so that's awesome. We all included myself have to for the car. Remember? No, no, no. Remember for Uber and Lyft. So yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to do it, but at least I have all the documentation in place just in case. Always remember the life happens. So true. So true, Ruben. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fully. Yeah, I'm fully aware of my participation of it. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So that's how that is. Did you work over yesterday? Oh, okay. I figured that. You working over today? You don't know. Okay. Okay. No worries. Mhm. Wow. Get out of here. Wow. Okay. They know you're a good worker. Dependable. Mhm. See that? They know there's money to be made. But how many of them going to really do the job? Mhm. Yeah, that's true too. Oh, I know. Right. Mhm. All right, man. All right. You're so right, Ruben. You're so right. It's important for us to, you know, I mean, I can go get my nails done every 2 weeks. Get brows, get lashes, get my hair done, get the facial, the spa treatment and all that kind of stuff. No thing. No. Not saying I'm not worth it. I can't afford it. I'm the type of woman I want my bills paid. I want to feel comfortable and knowing that I'm not going to hear this, or get this letter saying you're going to get put out of your home that you have a mortgage for, or your water bill, gas and electric bill, telephone, um, car, and you know what I mean. The issues that can arise. Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Tell you? Hello? 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 I don't know. Maybe it was a pocket dial. I don't know. I hear noise, but I don't hear anyone talking to me. Yeah, that man got all these bags. Watch this. Look at that. Hard working man right there. You see that? Black man. Working hard. Get that stuff home. Hello? Yeah. What's going on? Nothing. I kept saying hello, no answer, man. Right, but I guess your phone pocket called me. Yeah. Hold on. All right now. Okay. Last weekend I did some Lyft driving for the first time in a while. Got good reviews and ratings and made $200. Well, oh my gosh! I would say that's a great day. I Bam. Yeah. I would like that. That's awesome. So how long did it take you to get the $200? 5 hours? 5 hours Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. Which day you made the most? Yeah, I'm the type woman. I like for my bills to be paid. I like to have that peace. I will deny myself of clothes, shoes, and all the fanciness of things because I want to make sure those things are taken care of. You know what I mean? As long as I'm covered, I'm not walking out the house nude. I'm good. I'm good. No problem. I don't need to have brand names on and all that kind of stuff. Met some nice people as well. Awesome. Made more on Saturday. That is so cool. That's one of the good things about Uber and Lyft. When you come across those particular passengers that are awesome, that's one good thing that still holds true. And in spite of all the other ugly parts of it, it's still, you do come across some real decent people. And for me, I've met some real decent people from looking at the area of some rough areas. But the people, the passengers I've had, oh my gosh, awesome W-2 working people, not smelling like weed, not smelling like cigarettes or alcohol, but really upstanding individuals, but they just live in that particular area. And then I'm finding out some people, it's their parents' home and they stayed, but as time go on, things begin to change, but they didn't want to leave. I returned a passport and a phone. What? I saw you return a passport on one of your videos. The guy was in the car with a girl, and I think it was on the floor because you had looked back and you saw something. You pull over and gave it to them. That's awesome. Yep. Instead of you traveling around the world doing what you, the world will come. That's a nice way of looking at it. The world comes to you. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But me personally, I feel kind of bad because what is he doing? No, let me stop. I'm gonna get myself in trouble because you could be watching people, but you don't know who's watching you. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, he's smoking something. Can't be weed because the police officer right there. But it can be. It depends on if he knows the police officer. He blowing it through his nose and his mouth. He's spitting. I'm sorry, such detail. But anyway, um, that is very, very true. Instead of us traveling all over the world comes to us. You're absolutely right because you do meet different types of people from all over. You're absolutely right. But like I was saying, I felt bad because some of my passengers, especially when I pick them up from the airport, Jeeper Creepers face. I did. Oh, I don't know what that is, so okay. I don't know. But so they will ask me, so what's good? Where did what restaurant? And well, yeah, I know places in the county. Then I will say, okay, downtown they have all these different restaurants. Oh my gosh, just any you can just have so much fun. I just made it more general. Downtown, oh my gosh, they have so many restaurants. I know the Cheesecake Factory, but that Cheesecake Factory is not as good as the one that I go to in Columbia. But yeah, I haven't been downtown in a long time. It's too crowded, too many people, too much going on. Yeah, they have high end stores down there and expensive restaurants. I tell them about the High Regency. My family and I we went there for dinner, but that's pretty expensive. Everybody not trying to go to the most expensive restaurant. But I also now know about Harbor East because my nephew he goes to different restaurants in the area, and I have another nephew who lives off of is that Boston Street in those condos, the townhomes out there. It's really nice, overlooking the water. And so I'm learning more and more about Baltimore. But for me, I don't know a whole lot about my own city because the way I was raised, it was not me and mine, but it was structure. And I had to have permission to go places. And sometimes I found myself downtown, but I was on Baltimore Street, not knowing that's a place where prostitutes work. I didn't know that. I was with these two girls who wanted me to go downtown with them, and I asked for permission, and my parents gave me the okay to go, but they didn't say where. And they just said downtown. So that's what I told my parents. And so when I came back and I told them exactly what happened, then let's just say that was the first and last time I was downtown on Baltimore Street, other than when I was doing Uber Eats, and that was maybe 2017. Ruben said I only drive early in the morning. I try and start at 5 a.m., missing all the nightlife. Yeah, nightlife driving can be pretty interesting. But there's some drivers who are perfect for it. They are perfect for the job. They know how to finagle through it all and get tips and, have a good time. But, yeah, I don't like the smell of alcohol. I just don't. I don't, I'm not good with the smell of cigarettes. Weed gives me a headache when I smell it. I feel like I can just faint. That's how, like, what in the world was that kind of thing. So I'm not impressed with stuff like that. I don't. I get a lot of people, okay, leaving work or going to work. Yeah, see, that's why I like to do the morning time because I will have people going to work, going to the airport for work. Yeah, that's why I like the morning times. I agree with you on that. But yeah, so downtown was not a happening place for me. That was a place that it was too much stuff going on, and me being raised in a Christian home, that was not a place. It wasn't safe for me. Um, so I don't know a whole lot about Baltimore. Bricks, he's from Philly. Cigarettes really bother you now since you start vaping? Bricks, he's from Philly and he knows more about Baltimore history than I do. I don't. Some places I'm like, oh, okay, because I just did not. I wasn't a part of my community in that way. Now I'm a part of my community uh, because it was a part of the committee. So I'm involved that way. But as of activities, no, I never was one to hang out downtown. It's a lot that goes on downtown. Baltimore and Philly are cousins. Okay, okay. I learned a lot yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, you are very let's see, history oriented. Ori what is it? Orientated. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's pretty cool. But it was kind of scary too, because I'm like, I don't think I want to know anymore. You know what I mean? So that's how that goes. But Baltimore's an interesting place to live. We have our issues like any other city, but one thing about Baltimore, and I guess like other cities, everything is not the same. You can go 2 blocks one way, and it's like you turn around like, wait a minute, where am I right now? And it's just 2 blocks or three blocks. It's so different. Um, and now I understand why I see a lot of the boys on the corner in areas where the houses are abandoned. Now I understand that. Now I really I couldn't put it together. I remember seeing boys out there, men out there, like a lot, different places. And it's not until I had spoke with this other Uber driver, he said, "What do you think they're out there doing, Michelle?" I said, "I mean, they talking with their friends." I just saw the innocent of it all. However, I was enlightened that, and then there are some stores that is associated with it. It can be a mess. It can be a mess, but those who can stop it, they're part of it, so that it won't stop. You know, it's one of those situations. And people who live in poverty, uh, and they know the need and the power of money, they're gonna like I think it was 50 cents. Get rich or die trying. And that's the mentality of a lot of people, blacks and whites. I mean, I've seen blacks and whites anyway, yeah. But it's not a race thing, it's a choice that people make. It's a decision. It's like I have all these different fast food restaurants I can go to, but I choose to go to McDonald's for whatever the reason. Maybe their value menu. If there is a reason why people do what they do, they're getting some type of self satisfaction from it. So therefore, they do it. It might be against the law. It might not be against the law. But everything that we do, there's a reason to why we do what we do, and that's the way that is. But People are people, but they still need that respect. I don't look down on people. I don't care who they are. I just, because for one, not only this, but what's happening to them can also happen to you or a family member. This world is so big and there are so many variables that an innocent accident can cause a person to become an addict, a drug addict, popping pills because of the accident and the pain. Their body got attached to the feeling of morphine and all these different things. The next thing they know, what they're going to do? They're going to go to street drugs. So it's like, it's not good to just, when you see someone on the corner nodding, immediately say, all these bad things about them. You don't know how they got there. It could just been, I'm having fun. I went out with my girls, my boys, and there was someone there and they put something in my drink. You just don't know how a person got where they are unless you take time to talk to them. Everyone is one decision away from rock bottom. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. My rock bottom was to commit suicide, and I never felt like drugs or alcohol or things like would make things better for me. I felt like if I exit, that would be perfect. However, what I went through after I did those things, there's nothing in this world here that is worth me taking my life. It's not worth it. I don't care. It's not worth it. No. It's not worth it. No. Me human. These are things that are made by humans. Oh no. Oh, your signal? Oh, it's bad. Okay. Yeah, so it's just whatever you do, guys, in life, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Do what you can for your health. I'm doing the same thing. Believe me, you. But I do slip up. And I slip up by choice, to be honest with you, because I can't. But I'm realizing if I eat at home before I start out the day, I'm good. But if I start out with a cup of coffee and a donut, that's it. It's like I done laid the station of a day of fast food restaurants. I see you in my future. But if I start off right, I'm good. You never truly know who you never know. You never truly know you who are until you never know. Can read. But if I couldn't, I'm trying, so leave me alone. You never truly know I think it's who you are until you've been pushed to the edge. I agree, man. I agree. That's why I believe God put that song. I lived and I'm living through that. I see the importance of those things. To love yourself, to know yourself, and then to know yourself. You got to go through some things to know yourself, because if you don't go through certain things, you don't know what you can handle and what you cannot handle. So when you're in a valley, take moments to learn some things, because then when you're up on the hill, you are stronger and you're more aware. Okay, so it's a little different. So I'm used to going smooth sailing, just everything pop, everything's cool. But when things went downhill and then my emotional change, I couldn't handle all of it. And it was just too much. It was overwhelming for me. And I had family support to take care that I have. But I didn't want it. I didn't care about it because I was depressed. I just didn't care. It was an emotional roller for me. But I'm living with anxiety and I'm living with depression. Has not overtaken my life. So there's a difference. Let's see here. Okay. Typo. Okay. I got a guarantee way to keep you out of espresso. I've seen some things about McDonald's. Remember, one of my nephews was in school and they did some type of science project about McDonald's French fries and stuff. And when he came home and told me about it, he told me, he said, Auntie, never eat from McDonald's. I didn't listen because it tastes good to me. But I've even watched some videos on YouTube. You can keep a fry laying around, or of course in the refrigerator or whatever. It still looks the same. And then you can put it in the microwave and whoo, that's, it's kind of scary. But when you're hungry and you got that taste already, as a foundation, you don't look at that. Your mind is, that tastes good. You never grow mold. The bread, nothing. Let's see. Okay, very true. Adversity builds strength. Yeah, you need to scroll back up and read top speed comments. Ruben, look, let me tell you something. Thank you, Sippin. Serious outbreak here. They don't wash their hands, and you just, oh my God. I put God first each and every day. Awesome to help me get through it. Yeah. I have to rely on my divine source to help me. Yeah, help me through. I I was the type person. I was so used to being smooth sailing. It was cool. Things began to change. It was too much for me because that wasn't something that I was used to. And but let me tell you, through that dip, I came up much stronger. I came up wiser, you know, um, came better, to be honest. And I have a certain level of, let's see, how can I say it? Awareness on a lot of things never, that I never really realized. And yeah, it's, yeah, yeah. It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing because as I build more, I'm building with more wisdom, and I'm a better person for what I have gone through. It's like you're here, you go swoop, and then it's a climb back up. But then when you're here, what they say, you look at your past to push you, propel you into the future. And that hardship that you go through or going through can be that catalyst to push you, keep you going. I believe we all have our own challenges. Some are great, some things, I don't know. Absolutely. See, that's the thing, Ruben. That's why I always say, well, a lot of times I say, we need one another. Where I might be weak, you might be strong. But if I'm around you, learning from you, interacting with you, I'm building that weakness into strength because you share some wisdom on where I'm weak. I could be strong in an area where you're weak. You know what I mean? But we live in such a society that it promotes separatism. It promotes division. It promotes you're poor, I'm well, or rich, or you're dark, I'm light. And it just, so many categories in life, you see the severities of society, grouping people, labeling people all over the world. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But those who see that and is aware, you have to start in your circle. so that becoming together and a building of people, not so much race, people, you know, because you're going to have your negatives. You're going to have them. But it's good to grow in numbers of being optimistic. It's better that way to be more positive, I think. Um, so, yeah, that's the way that is. Yeah, just FYI, all restaurants are unless you make it yourself. Oh my gosh. There's no guarantee. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right about. You're absolutely right about that. Absolutely, positively. Mhm. Yeah. Get in here. Oh look, the sky done changed. See that? No rain. Voila. Blue skies. So we're gonna sing, guys. We're gonna sing this song, and as we sing it, just think my brother has in so many of our nights, and I've heard stories. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It's because of the people who are working there. I'm serious. If you don't have any morals or principles, you're going to pretty much do whatever and not care about nothing. You have to have some type of boundary. You have, what is the saying? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. That holds true. That really does hold true. You have to, you know, believe in something, want something, have something, want to build something, want to, some worth, some self worth. And a lot of people don't know their self worth to the point they allow people to talk to them any kind of way, use them any kind of way, because they don't know their self worth. And you know that. You need to know that. It's very important. I'm going to sing, guys. Are you ready? Very where he eats now. Well, I tell you what, if he recommends the place, it's like, okay, no problem. I'm going there, and I'm going to tip the waitress. Yeah, because they have good recommendations because he has the insight of what goes on. So absolutely, that's great. Here we go, guys. A one and a two and a three. Do it. Come on now. Why is it doing it? Phone getting hot. I hate the phone getting hot. Sorry. Here we go. Love yourself. Be yourself. Know yourself and change. Improve yourself. Again, love yourself. It's important. Be yourself. No one else like you. Know yourself and change to improve yourself. I owe you back. I owe you back. All right, everybody, take care. I'm gonna go in here. I gotta get. Look, the parking